Hey, Fairfax County, I'm Steve Rhode. There's a park in Reston that's about to turn into 3 nights of lights and music. The kind of thing that makes winter feel just a little warmer. A couple took a trip to Brazil, fell in love with chocolate. Now they're making bean to bar treats right here. An Olympic gold medalist who grew up in Alexandria just became the youngest living legend the city's ever named. And Wednesday night, he got a standing ovation. And there's a new empanada spot opening up. Perfect timing for when you need something flaky and warm on a cold weekend. Don't forget, I got a dad joke for you at the end. All right, so December's coming up, and Reston knows how to do the holidays. Winterfest is back at Brown's Chapel Park, and the Reston Association says this year's their biggest one yet. 3 nights, December 4th, 5th, and 6th, 5 to 9 p.m. Lights every freaking where. Live music, that holiday magic feeling you get when the whole community shows up for something special. And here's the best part. It's still free. Just show up, bring the family, and maybe grab a hot chocolate from somewhere nearby and enjoy it. The Reston Letter says this is one of those traditions that makes winter feel less brutal and more festive. You know, the kind of thing where you run into your neighbors you haven't seen in months, and kids are running around with glow sticks, and everybody's just a little bit happier than usual. All right, if you're looking for something to do in the beginning of December with bright lights and fun, that sounds like a good time. So here's a sweet story. River Sea Chocolates just opened in Reston. Everything today is happening in Reston. And the backstory is what makes this one pretty cool. Reston Letter says it was started by a couple after they took a trip to Brazil. They fell in love with craft chocolate. The bean to bar kind, where you actually know where the cacao came from and how it was made. And they decided, you know what? Hey, we're going to do this. And now they're here in Reston making sustainable small batch chocolate. The kind of place where you walk in, grab a bar or 3 or 5, and feel good about just supporting something local. If you want an excuse to treat yourself, well, go to River Sea Chocolates. All right, this one's big. Wednesday night at George Washington Masonic Memorial in Alexandria, hundreds of people packed the hall. And they were there for one reason, to honor Noah Lyles. If you don't know the name, Noah Lyles is the Olympic gold medalist, world champion sprinter, 4 consecutive 200-meter world titles. The guy who made headlines at the Paris Olympics last year when he won the gold in the 100 meters in a photo finish. But here's what matters to us. He's from Alexandria. He graduated from Alexandria City High School, and Wednesday night, he became the youngest living legend Alexandria ever named. The Living Legends honor is for people who've made lasting contributions to the city, and Noah didn't just win medals, he co-founded the Lyles Brothers Sports Foundation with his brother. They focus on empowering young people through sports, mental health awareness, and anti-bullying programs, and college readiness. When he accepted the award, he told the crowd, "I've always said Alexandria gave me my start. Being recognized by my hometown means more than any medal." Alexandria now says he got a standing ovation, and the whole room was cheering. Noah Lyles didn't just leave and chase his dreams. He came back. He's lifting up the next generation. He's showing kids in Alexandria that you can be from here and compete on a world stage. That you can be the fastest man alive and still care about your hometown. Hey, congratulations, Noah. All right, last one, and it's food again. You people in Reston, oh my gosh, you're so lucky. Because Empanadas de Mendoza is opening a spot at North Point Village next month. The Burn says they're launching takeout and delivery on Saturday, December 6th. Perfect timing, honestly, because cold weather weekends and flaky cheese empanadas, that's a win. If you've never had a good empanada, you're missing out. These are the kind of things that you grab a half dozen of them, bring them home, and everybody fights over the last one. December 6th, Empanadas de Mendoza, North Point Village. It's worth the wait. All right, here's your dad joke coming up. Oh, by the way, if you're listening on some podcast platform, hit like, subscribe, follow, plus, give it a kiss, smile at it, whatever. And here's your dad joke. I only seem to get sick on weekdays. I must have a weekend immune system. Bye.